Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Floats it out in space. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Off play action. Coming after it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle at Sanders. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The back goes in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? And once again, you see how valuable the tough little slot receivers are on fourth down.
You isolate those guys, get the matchup you want, and now go win. Nice job by this offense, getting the matchup on fourth down, and the QB seeing it, throwing a strike, getting the first down.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
When you're a QB and you have enough time to take out a sandwich and finish the sandwich before you have to make a pass down the field, that's a good day at the office.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Sanders. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Looking left. It's complete. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football, and they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Line gets set. First down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On the run, it's Nelson. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback there in first position.
And they're able to get him down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. Oh, just left him grasping. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Fires to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, BSU.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he makes the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Russell. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Makes it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Harbor. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here we go. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. On the move, it's Sellers. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sanders. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Buying some time. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football farm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Picked off. Looking for more room. After After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because he cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll run the option. The pitch. He has the first and still on his feet. And he breaks into the open. The 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Wants to throw on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And this crowd is up for grabs, and not much excites them like back-to-back sacks. Third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. He's got enough. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. Oh, that's him grabbing air. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's back to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. The quick out. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Broncos are in the red zone. Back to the air one more time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third down, he drops to throw. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Wants to throw on second down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout.
You've got to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game, because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this D-line go to work.
To the air, it's Nelson. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Quarterback will audible. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the last chance comes up empty, and the ball game is over. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.